It's Vlogmas, Vlogmas. It's Vlogmas, Vlogmas. It's Vlogmas, Vlogmas. And it's time to celebrate Vlogmas. Good morning, team. How's everybody doing today? This is my morning routine in depth. One person asked for it, so now you all get it. Yesterday we did my nighttime routine, and now this is what my morning looks like. Waking up at 6:30, and what I did not show is me laying in bed till 7, doom scrolling. Anyway, let's start the day, shall we? We got to get myself ready before we go get the dogs, which is putting my hair up, putting some deodorant on, and brushing my teeth. And don't worry, I'm doing my calf raises while I'm brushing my teeth again. And I don't know if it was my eye surgery or the fact that I take sleepy gummies, wink wink, at night before I fall asleep, but every morning I wake up, my eyes are dry, so I have to put drops in them. Right now, the most stressful part of my day is not making noise in the morning so I don't wake up my beautiful fiance, because she likes her beauty rest and I wake up early. But of course, once I let the dogs out, they make all of the noise that's ever existed. Having dogs has definitely made me more of a morning person, because I don't want to wake up to an accident, which means I have to wake up before them, before they have a chance to have an accident. And my goopy noopy is perfect. I turn my coffee maker on before I take everyone outside. That way, when I come in, I got some nice coffee waiting for me. And this one always takes freaking forever to come. Come on, get outside. Get. I try, when I remember, to do some stretches out on the deck while I'm waiting for the dogs to do their morning business. Sometimes they take 10 minutes and sometimes they take 10 seconds. I never know what's going to end up happening with them. And there's been a bunch of birds that have been pooping on my deck lately. I'm not a fan, but the dogs love sniffing it. And then it's the prince in his tower. He needs his morning rubs, his morning hellos, and he can make all the noise he wants. Also, this room always smells like farts in the morning. He's a stinky boy. What can I say? People often ask why we keep chairs on the couch at night or when we're gone. It's so Snoop doesn't jump on the couch. I love him so much, but he is a stinky boy and a shitty boy, so we have to keep him off the couches. It's beneficial to us all in the end. All right, now if you've watched my vlogs for a while, you know this part of my morning routine. I do my chores, I drink some water, drink some coffee. It's very hot, and then I make my normal breakfast. Now, if you watched me for more than a month, you know my go-to breakfast, which is avocado toast. I use avocado, a sourdough slice of toast, and cottage cheese. I don't like this one. Abby tried to get a healthier version. This is not my jam. With a poached egg on top, though. Pretty simple. It's good for my belly, and it keeps me going. It keeps me full till lunch. Well, almost lunch. Let's be real. At 11 a.m., I get a little snacky. Okay? Don't we all? But this is my go-to. I love it. I've only gotten sick of it once, and then immediately wanted it again the next day. I think it's been 2-3 years of me eating this every single morning without fail. I think it's been 2 years. Also, don't judge me. This egg would not crack. I literally couldn't get it to open, and so many shells came off. Whatever. You know, we can't be perfect all the time. Then whenever my egg is cooking, I try and multitask. This is what I call my numbers. I just look at all of my statistics, my money in my bank, make sure I'm not having to transfer any money or do anything, making sure I'm staying on track. I try to be a responsible person. I do it for all of 5 minutes while I'm cooking my breakfast. Moment of truth time. I overcooked my egg. It's always a gamble. I think I cook it right 90% of the time, but that 10%, man, it'll put you in a bad mood. I don't know why. Abby has bags of ice in the sink. I'm gonna leave them there. Not my thing. That's hers. Roommates, am I right? She's the love of my life. And the love of my life is always supplying me with vitamins. If I don't take them, she puts them out for me, and I always then feel bad that she had to remind me to take my vitamins because I am an adult. So I'm pretty proud of myself when I remember before she tells me. Okay, walk time. Got my walking belt on. I got treats. I'm gonna get my high value treats for the beast. So when he sees another dog, he asks for a treat instead of trying to eat it. Yes, we're making great strides here. I refuse to walk also without my headphones in. I gotta jam out. And then I stick the other half of my coffee. I only drink half of it in the morning. I stick the other half in the fridge so that I can have iced coffee later. That's right. I'm smart. Deal with it. And this part of the routine, Snoop will never let me veer from. See, he's there watching me. After my walk with Blaze Boy, I feed all the dogs their breakfast. And Snoop is a food fiend. I like to put a little wet food on his dry food because he has to have a very bland diet because of his allergies. So he gets a little wet food, and he's there making sure I put enough of it on. He wants to make sure I don't forget. And I found the best way to get Miso to eat is to put a little something on top of her food. This is just plain ground turkey that Abby cooked up for the dogs. If I just put a couple sprinkled dinkles on her food, she'll eat the whole thing. And don't worry, she's there making sure I add enough turkey to her meal. My dogs supervise me. Don't think I'm ever doing something unsupervised in this household. Between the animals and my fiance, I am always being watched. While everyone's munching on their intake, I go deal with their outtake. With 4 dogs and a cat, I have to keep up with the poop pickups. I think they all poop 2 to 3 times a day. That's a lot of poop. So every single morning I go out and pick it up. If I skip a day, it is disgusting outside. So this is one of the most important steps in my morning routine is to clean up the dog poop. Also, don't look at the dirt patch in my grass. In springtime, I'm doing a huge rehaul. So we just got to get through the winter. This part of my routine may seem a little extra, but it helps a lot, especially in autumn/fall when all the leaves are falling off my tree. I just spend, shaking my booty a little bit. I just spend 5 minutes a day picking up leaves, and it makes it so much easier on the weekend when I'm picking up and doing all of my yard work. This makes it so much easier. This takes me 5 minutes a day. My yard looks nice throughout the day, throughout the week, and it makes my yard work day a lot easier. And don't you dare think I forgot about my bees. I am still watering my bee water dishes every single day. I love my bees. I haven't seen a single bee use these or a single butterfly, but I'm still holding on hope. Just because I don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. Also, I'm growing these little plants right here, so maybe that'll attract more. And in case you were wondering, my little vine is doing great. It's growing well, and it's about to rain this week, so it's going to get a lot of nutrition. After the bee dishes, it's the dogs' water dishes. And then the last 2 weeks, I've been trying to be very good about working out. Doing this before I do any of my work because my work will get me sucked in and I will not stop. So if I want to work out, I have to do it before my work, which is really annoying because sometimes it makes me get things up late. But my health is very important to me and also my mental health. And working out helps my mental health so much. Today was just a little light yoga and an ab workout. Then it was time to hit the shower. So I'm a little abnormal and I don't wash my face in the morning. I rinse it in the shower, and then when I get out, I spray it with my water and just put some hyaluronic acid in it. Also, I got something in my eye, just a full-blown eyelash in my eyeball. Do you see this thing? That hurt. How can something so tiny be so painful? But anyway, hyaluronic acid, put that over my face, and a company sent me this, Versed. It's a sunscreen. You have to put sunscreen on your face every day. I've been trying to do this thing where I go through all of the things I have. So I won't buy a new lotion until I have used every single lotion that I have in my house because I get gifted a lot. People send me things, and then I just keep buying what I'm used to instead of using the stuff that I've been gifted or given. I'm on a mission to get rid of it all. And also, it opens the door to find new things that I like. I actually really like this sunscreen. It hasn't made my face break out. It doesn't leave a weird residue on my face. It seems fine. Before I get dressed, butt acne cream. I swear by this stuff. And a lavender lotion that Abby was gifted. I think maybe by her mother. Well, I've been using it. And basically, that's my morning routine. Got to put my jewelry back on, sip a little coffee, put my hair up if it's not hair washing day. And that's my morning routine, y'all. It is off now to the office to get some work done. Okay. And now it's 10:15, 10:16. And I'm going to officially clock in and edit my vlog. And that usually takes me until lunchtime. So that's pretty much my morning. Did you guys like the voiceover thing? I think I asked you that in yesterday's vlog, but I haven't seen the comments for that yet because I'm about to edit and post that. But yeah, that's the norm. Again, every day is slightly different, but that's the normal outline of my day or my morning. That's it. I'm gonna edit now and I'll see you at lunchtime. You have to go to the gym because I have to use the vacuum. And you try and eat the vacuum. And the vacuum cannot be eaten because I need to use it. Okay? Come on, go to the gym. Go be a dog. He will destroy every vacuum I own. Like it's his mission in life. Hi. I did a bunch of work and now I'm getting ready to film a Rachel Uncensored with Miss Abigail, but I always use it as an excuse to clean my office. And this couch needs to be de-blaze-fertified. De-fertified, blaze-fur, yep. Which is a fun but exhausting task. And then afterwards, I'm gonna vacuum the room and set it all up. Okay, I have set up. All goods to go. Abby's just putting on a little mascara. Oh, did you want to come up, princess? You were so cute. Okay, Abby and I filmed. It was just a cute little episode, nothing crazy. No shock factor, just her and I chilling and relaxing. But now she's making dinner and she wants me to make a dessert tonight. Let's pull up what she sent me. She said, can you make this? I said, of course. I didn't even look at it. Buttermilk donut bars. Let me look into this. Cause she made buttermilk last night with, after she made butter and it also makes buttermilk. Flour, baking powder, baking soda, ground nutmeg, salt, unsalted butter. She made that. Granulated sugar, eggs, and extra buttermilk. This all looks pretty easy. We'll make it together with her. They're bars that taste like donut, okay? Print recipe. Yeah, let's print it. Will that be easier than, yeah, I think that'd be way easier. Print. Okay, so dinner should be ready in a minute. Also, it is 11/11 today. It's November 11th. It's a good day. I have some editing to do tonight, but I'm excited to make these donut bars. Oh, it's steaming on my lens. Babe, what do I have? What do I have here?
It's a Southwest tofu polenta dish.
Southwest tofu polenta dish. We got polenta corn.
Southwest barbecue with corn, tofu.
Should I wait for you?
Spinach.
I'll wait for you. No? Okay. She made hers with chicken and she made mine with tofu, so she has to plate hers a little differently. That's good. Oh yeah. I haven't had polenta in a minute. I like the barbecue sauce. Dinner was absolutely delicious.
11 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
And I'm picky about my own food.
Is that a recipe you followed?
No.
Of course it wasn't. Sorry, you're never gonna see it again. If you ever make that again, I'll do a cooking with that.
I knew it. I knew what I did.
New mixed recipes.
Started with a recipe, but I just really needed a little guidelines. And then from there, I added stuff and mixed things that you know how I do.
You were inspired by a recipe and you went from there.
Yeah, because the recipe was a creamy garlic and chicken polenta. And I'm like, well, the chicken's for me. The tofu was a barbecue tofu. So I centered it around like a more Southwest barbecue.
And you don't do garlic.
I don't do garlic.
Well, if she does it again, I'll do a cooking with Abby, but let's do a time lapse of us cleaning. Oh wait, I'm almost out of footage on this SD card. Let me delete some things and then you'll get your time lapse. I have food in my teeth. Oops.
It was on top of the...
We're done anyway, we cleaned. Took us 10 minutes. She is so noisy. So noisy. I gotta run to the store. Abby said we had everything we needed for the donut bars and then realized that we don't have regular butter, just the butter she made, but she infused that with olive oil. So it's a little different. Great for eating, delicious. But for baking, especially for me, an amateur baker, I need exact things. And then she wanted me to grab some chicken for her. So we are going to the grocery store, and good thing I kept my jeans on. Didn't have to change. Yee-haw. All right, let's see what mischief we get into. No, I'm just gonna go get some stuff. I didn't bring my AirPods, so no one will talk to me. No one's talked to me, and I got what I needed, plus a Reese's thing above. I can't help myself. Oh, wait. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the oven is on, so it's making that horrendous noise. I'm sorry, I do apologize. But it is time to get down to business. Let's get down to business to defeat these donut bars. All right, first step, washing my hands. I'm actually gonna keep my rings off for this. Sometimes you get a little dirty when you're baking. I hate when I do this, I turn on my camera, and then my hands are preoccupied, so I can't turn it off, and I'm just wasting battery and footage. Step uno, preheat the oven and pan. She has preheated the oven for me, and I have to grease the pan and then line it with parchment paper. It said or butter it or line it with parchment paper. I did both. All right, next is adding the flour, which is 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Baking powder, 2 teaspoons baking powder. 2 and 1 tablespoon baking, no, it's still teaspoon. Thank goodness I double checked. I will recheck the directions 60 billion times before I make my move. Boop. And nutmeg and salt. How much nutmeg? Half a teaspoon of nutmeg. And salt. Salt. 1 teaspoon salt. I gotta say, printing out this recipe is a lot easier than reading it off my phone. I just did half a teaspoon. I need a full teaspoon. Do it again. And this is why you double check everything. And now you whisk together. Now it's time to break out my big bad boy. Oh, yeah, baby. All right, now I add 3/4 cup granulated sugar. I don't have a 3/4 scoop, which is ridiculous, so I'm gonna use a 1/2 and a 1/4. 1, and then a little of this. And then a stick of butter. 1/2 cup of butter, softened. She's soft, like my heart when I see Abby. I know, that was too much. I apologize. That's what she puts up with all the time. Now, we beat this until it's light and fluffy. Okay, sure. This is what we're working with. Let's see what we end up with. Whoa. Come on now. That's looking light and fluffy to me. Now we add 1 egg at a time. Are you good, bro? I couldn't get my egg this morning to crack either. There we go. Mixing well after each one. And then the vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Boom. Sure everything's getting mixed. All right, now it says to alternate the flour mixture into here, alternating between the homemade buttermilk that Abby made and this flour mixture, starting with the flour and ending with the flour, but I go in between. And don't over mix, just until combined. So we'll add a little of this, stir that around, add a little buttermilk, add a little of this. I spilt, don't tell anybody. Add a little of that, add the rest of that, and then add the rest of that. Don't overmix, just until combined. Scrape the walls here. Get out. Stop being in my way. All right, I think that's combined. Spread the batter evenly into the prepared pan and smooth the top. Bake for 20 to 25 minutes. All right, my oven sucks. Half of it slightly burnt, and the other half is a little underdone. We'll tell you which side tastes better. But now I have to make the glaze that goes on top while that cools. So take a stick of butter, right? It's 1/2 cup, so a stick. 1/2 cup of unsalted butter. This is one we use to grease the pan. It doesn't need to be exact, it's glaze. And to quote it, it says, in a small saucepan, melt the butter over medium heat and continuously cooking until it turns golden brown and smells nutty. Watch it closely as it can burn quickly. Remove from heat and whisk in powdered sugar, maple syrup, and vanilla bean paste or vanilla extract if you don't have the paste. I don't got the paste. So I'm gonna be doing this for a minute. Guys, I had to work fast. I'm sorry. I had to work fast with the glaze. I added powdered sugar, maple syrup. I had to brown butter for the first time in my life. I've never really done that before. So I had to figure that out. And now I just have to spread it and let it sit for 10 minutes and then we can try it. I have no idea how these are gonna turn out. And this is why you make dessert before you make dinner. So we have to wait forever to eat it. Guys, this is one of the first times I'm not really confident. I figured we'd go for a middle piece. Yeah. All right, here's what they look like. Are you happy? Oh, heck yeah. My turn. Yeah?
It kind of reminds me of coffee cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a thick piece. Oh, you need a glass of milk with this.
It's coffee cake.
Oh, I love the cinnamon. There's nutmeg.
The nutmeg gives it more of like a fall. Reminds me of pumpkin.
All right, guys. a workout. Okay, buds. After I made dessert, I've been working in my office for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. 10 p.m. I'm gonna go to bed now. I hope you guys enjoyed that vlog. I don't know if you guys like the voiceovers. Let me know down below. It makes it a little different. It's a good little switch up. Obviously, I won't do it every vlog, but I thought it might be nice. Okay. Productive day, but didn't get it all done. It's usually how my days are. Okay, I'm going to bed. I already filmed my nighttime routine yesterday for you, so you don't need to see that again. You're all wonderful, beautiful people, and I'll see you tomorrow with another vlog. Bye!
You just watched Rachel's video. She probably put links on the screen to self-promote, like pics of herself, and subscribe to see more, and trying to get you to buy from a merch store. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. She gotta make that money, honey, we're all the same. Well, except she's gay. Don't you support the LGBTQIA? Then subscribe today. Show your